Live from Indianapolis, Indiana. Welcome to the Crossroads Sports Radio Show, presented by Scott K. Nichols and State Farm Insurance. And now, here's your hosts, Brandon Reef and Jonathan Birdsong.
All right, Crossroads Sports, episode 366. We're back at it once again. JB, how are you? How was the birthday?
Oh man, but you know what? Technically, Brandon, we've been on, man. So right, but I haven't really spoken about my man. My birthday went, man. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even take a sub. So, you know what I'm saying? The kids, we had a popsicle party, man. It was a good time, though.
Okay.
It was a good time.
Nice. Your video and sound is kind of cutting out a little bit. Just a heads up on that.
Okay.
Yeah, overall, for me, man, I was in Houston. Down there in Houston for a wedding. Great time down there. Hot as hell, obviously. Down there with Prime. Colorado as well down there, taking on the Houston Cougs. So a little bit of that, but overall, good time. I'm back this week, and then next week it's going to be a show, I think, on Monday night show, because I fly out. I'm busy Tuesday, and I fly out Wednesday morning early for a cruise. I'll be off the grid for a week.
There's still that good content floating around, whether it's Crossroads Sports or the Cross Time podcast. You know what I'm saying? Brandon Reef. Just right, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to preface again. You know what I'm saying? Brandon Reef has made enemies of certain fan bases: Cleveland Cavaliers, Florida Gators football, basketball. You know, basketball still somewhat legit in Florida, Gainesville, but
Right.
And tonight it might be side of the head.
Hey, John, I'm getting text messages. You're cutting out pretty bad. If you can go back out and come back in, we'll see if we can get that.
Oh man, come on. All right, we'll do. All right.
Okay. Yep, I'll continue. All right, we're gonna get John. We'll get him back in here. This stuff was cutting out. I was getting from everybody, so we'll get him back on. But no, a little housekeeping work for next week. We will do a college football show Sunday night, the Cross Time show with Decott and Isaiah, and then from that group. This time we're going to produce it. We're going to alternate the productions for that, so we'll do that next week. Myself and John will do our show on Monday night. We'll have to do our college football picks like 6 days early, with the spreads next week, just because I will be gone out of the country, you can say, for a cruise. So. Then when I get back, I will join their college football show on that Sunday night. And then we'll come back probably that Tuesday or Wednesday, getting back to our regular scheduled show. So, but we'll get John back in. But first, as we're waiting, man, injuries in the NFL. You got quarterbacks going down like crazy. You have the Joe Burrow injury, which was nuts. You got the J.J. McCarthy injury. He was out all last year, and he's came back, played 2 games, and he's already hurt. You got Jaden Daniels, who's got that knee sprain. I have him in a fantasy league. So it doesn't look like he's going to play. He's not practicing right now. Dan Quinn's sounds like they're going to make a decision Friday, but at this point, I have no doubt that he probably won't be playing this weekend. But yeah, man, a lot of injuries. But the team that doesn't have injuries, your Indianapolis Colts here locally. Daniel Jones leading this team. I don't think anybody can sit there and say, hey, they expected this type of play from Daniel Jones this early, especially with Anthony Richardson, who was supposed to be the guy in Indianapolis, and it didn't happen. So Daniel Jones came in. We've seen the horror stories that he had out there in Minnesota, and a little bit in the Giants. I think the one clip I sound much better than Sunday. Yeah, thank you, Decod. I do. I had a lot more sleep since then. Not as hungover. But we all get the clip of Daniel Jones when he's doing the quarterback sneak from the Giants, and as he's getting ready to run into the end zone, he just trips over his own feet. So, but I think the Colts got themselves a guy that's professional, a guy that's a leader, a guy that can develop. He's on a 1-year deal, so if Daniel Jones, he's playing for another contract, so you're going to expect him to try to play as well as he can to secure that bag and secure that deal that maybe the Colts don't need to look outside the realm. Maybe it is Daniel Jones. Now on the other side, because I'm going to hear it from people. I had it on Twitter. We had it on our Crossroads Facebook page. Well, it's only 2 games. You're 100%. It's only 2 games. The Colts have played 2 games. They've both been at home. They both won. Now, I know Colts fans, we can be happy because it's been 2013 since you guys have won a home opener, even a season opener, excuse me. And then now the fact you've won 2 openers. So everybody's ready to crown Daniel Jones. I'm not ready to crown him yet. I like what he's done, but I'm not ready to crown him yet because it's 2 home games and we still got 15 more games to go. John, I was just telling Colts fans, I'm happy what I see from Daniel Jones, but let's pause it a little bit because it's been 2 home games and you're 2-0. I know we're riding high. He just needs to continue to build what he's doing because he's doing what none of us thought he would be doing here in Indianapolis so far.
Well, some of us did. You know what I'm saying? I didn't necessarily think it was going to be to this high level. You know what I'm saying? In back-to-back weeks, man, I was kind of concerned the first half when Denver got the ball. They were able to kind of go up and down the field willingly. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have a quarterback that can match somebody else's flame. So when you say pump the brakes, you should pump the brakes, man. You know what I'm saying? No shade on Nix, whatever his name, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Bo Nix, for real. But we know he's not one of the super elite quarterbacks, gunslingers. So, you know what I'm saying? I think it's 2 teams kind of, you know what I'm saying, seeing each other's equals. You know what I'm saying? Took a whole lot of bad officiating and you know, so what was a wedge to get for the Colts to grab the wins, man. I don't totally disrespect the fact that that the special teams was prepared to kind of step up in that regard. I know a lot of teams don't respect kickers and whatnot, but shoot, Schrader went 5 for 5. So nobody can tell
What's your
you
thought on that play?
Well, I mean,
is that
my
something
thought.
you should call penalty on, or should the NFL kind of look to just get rid of it?
You mean get rid of it? Would if they get rid of it? They get rid of the
They
push.
called him leverage. I don't know if that's a lot of leverage because he didn't when he put his. I know it's the letter of the law, but he
Right.
didn't do anything that was gonna. That big dude wasn't going to get the ball. He wasn't. He didn't go forward. He just went up.
Right. But so Brandon,
And maybe this far because he's fat.
But if you do that, so there was a penalty in the game. It might be this Colgate, maybe it was a different game. If you just slap the quarterback in the head, not even with force, that's a penalty. So, you know, no, I don't necessarily think you should get rid of leverage. The players know what they can and can't do. The players know what they can and can't get away with, man. You know what I'm saying? It was just kind of fortunate the Colts were able to kick it again. You know, so they were real fortunate in that regard. They were able to kick it again.
Yeah, I loved Bo Nix, man. I wanted him as a Pittsburgh Steeler. The dude can sling it out there. I like what I've seen from Bo in his 2 years of playing.
There's what Colts fans also should take from. There's more good than just Daniel Jones out there. My goodness, man, y'all forget they got Jonathan Taylor.
I'm glad you brought that up because I have a concern with him.
What overusage?
Overusage. It is a proven fact. Running backs that have over 300 carries in a regular season have a significant downgrade for injury, but then the following year they ain't worth a crap the following year. And right now he's got 43 carries through 2 games.
Yeah.
That's my concern. DJ Giddens and them can carry the ball.
DJ Giddens can carry the ball, but remember he's a rookie, so you know what I'm saying there's a maturation level that you know what I'm saying the coach went there. Look, hey Brandon, you also don't hear. You know what else you don't hear? You don't hear with the good player Daniel Jones. You don't hear the whispers of you know what I'm saying Anthony Richardson coming off that bench. You know what I'm saying or anything like that. But you know I dogged the Colts defense the first half, second half they played lights out. Maybe it was because Fan wasn't out there. I don't know, but they play lights out.
Yeah. mean, Daniel Jones got 13 carries himself for 28 yards and 3 touchdowns. They are utilizing that tush push with him, that he can't get hurt. I mean, he's got a bigger body. I think. I think he's taller than Richardson there.
Coach probably just want to. You get really, really concerned. Don't go into Tennessee next week and thinking they're gonna be some pushovers. They're hungry for a win, and they got a quarterback. Saying that got some. We don't know what he can do or what he can't do just yet. So I think they going to Tennessee, handle business. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, scared to go out to California, scare the hell out of the Rams. Play your best.
Yeah. Taylor's right now on pace for 357 carries for the season. 21 per game.
Yeah, they
right
got to
now.
break some of that up.
So you got to
break some of that up.
I know you signed Amir Abdullah.
What you think about this
squad?
But
what were you gonna?
You like Warren?
I am impressed. I'm impressed by Warren. I am. I mean, I knew what he was going to be a focal point. I think we all knew he was going to be a focal point in Indianapolis, but I've been impressed with what he's doing. He's got 11 catches on 16 targets, 155 yards. No touchdown yet, but I'd like to say I think this week is the week he gets his first touchdown.
Transition. Man, against Tennessee, you should get 2.
Well, let's not get greedy. Let's get 1. Let's get 1 here.
No, you gotta get greedy. Hey man, what you go ahead. Oh, you want to sit there on the Colts?
I mean, we got shit last year because when we talked Colts games, it was short and sweet, and that's about it. So I'm trying to go a little bit longer for him.
I mean, get it out. I mean, staying at home. You know what I'm saying? With like I said, some bad officiating in the first half.
Ask you this.
Referees arguing with players.
Are you all right with the Irsay daughter still roaming the sidelines and the headset and all that stuff?
Dude, there's a whole lot of chicanery on these sidelines, man. From the Irsay daughters to Tom Brady. We already know Jerry Jones got a headset on. So, nah, man, I don't have no, man, why not? Why not, man? Everybody choose. Me and you be having headsets on when we get there, you know what I mean? But I get it, man. The opposite of it, like, you know what I'm saying? You hired all these people, these general managers, these coaches and whatnot, assistant level coaches and special coaches, like, let them do their job. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whether you Irsay's daughter or Tom Brady, you know what I'm saying? Everybody should get that kind of criticism. So, but like, no, yeah. It's in vogue thing now to do, man. So he's out there.
I've been impressed by Cam Bynum with his addition coming over to Indianapolis. I think he's got 2 interceptions so far.
Yeah.
1 in each game, damn near. So I've been impressed with kind of his play. If they can keep him healthy, Buckner, 2 tackles for loss from him. Who's got the put up and shut up season is going to be your boy, number 44, Zaire Franklin.
Yeah, him too.
He does a lot of talking.
Well, you got to have one crazy, outwardly crazy person on your team if you expect to be successful. I look at the AFC South, man. Piss poor, man. Piss poor. Outside of the coach, piss poor, man. What the hell is going on in Jacksonville? Trevor Lawrence, you can't outdo Jake Browning. That's what it is.
That's not him. That's the defense.
Well, shoot, yeah.
The good news is the good news for the Colts is after this weekend, if you take care of business yourselves, you've distanced Tennessee from you, but then also you're either going to get Houston or Jacksonville. You're going to distance yourselves another game between one of them because they play each other. So
Houston ain't got no running back worth a damn. They got an offensive line problem, man. They got
they should have won the game Monday night. They had the game. If Nick Chubb would have just went down and they kicked the field goal instead of going for the touchdown, Nick Chubb's a serviceable running back for that team. Yep. Joe Mixon's injured, so they got running game there. I think Houston goes into Jacksonville. I think they get the win this week. I do.
Ooh! I don't know, Brandon. Goldilocks got to bounce back.
DK says, "Sun's out, guns out." JB, get the guns out tonight.
You already know, man. Ain't got the Patriot out here, man. Tillman, you already know.
Okay. Pittsburgh Steelers. We lose to the Seattle Seahawks. We made Sam Darnold look great. Kenneth Walker look like an all-pro. And Jackson Smith at Jigma to be an
Little brother Watt. They paid you that money. Come on, little brother.
Not just him. Cam Hayward, they paid you that money. They said, Mike Tomlin in the preseason said this was a historical defense team
They
And
didn't play like that.
I'm seeing, as Jonathan Birdsong would say in the past on some teams, this team looks like Swiss cheese out there. A lot of whining, a lot of bitching, not a lot of playing. I mean,
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey got his first interception, but I think I've seen 6 or 7 times he's got his ass burnt out there in that secondary.
You know they'll figure it out, man. That's why I don't necessarily. It's a game that they should kind of hang their head. The whole locker room should kind of hang their
And
heads
it's a
low.
home opener. No
Yeah,
excuses.
but yeah, they should. They'll figure that out.
I think we are on the road this week. Let me confirm that.
Confirm that, man.
We are on the road at New England.
I wasn't impressed by New England. I have been impressed with New England last two
Really?
games, man. Nah, 1-1. I'm not been impressed, man. Sorry.
Okay.
Good
Right
luck
now,
with
spreads
my
Steelers -1.5.
Yeah. Outside of the AFC, who else? I mean, 0-2 Kansas City. That's a
Too many
surprise.
people are making a big deal about it. They'll be fine. They will be fine.
Yeah,
I know
but
they've
they might.
spotted the Chargers 2 games, but does anybody do you trust the Chargers or do you trust the Chiefs? I'm gonna
Long term.
trust
Right.
the stable one that's been there.
Kelsey's
I'm
in
gonna
love,
trust the
man.
Chiefs.
Travis Kelsey's in love, man. The hands is gonna get better, man.
Yeah, that wasn't his fault. I mean, they bounced right off. Patrick Mahomes will be fine. Xavier Worthy's coming back. Gun charge boy, car wreck. Rashid Rice will be back soon.
But damn, Brandon, they sound like the Dallas Cowboys of the '90s with all these, what I'm saying, that. But
Are you selling them for dead, saying they're not going to make the playoffs?
But see,
Like
they have
ESPN and everybody says
playoffs. No, Super Bowl. Like we would have some concerns for real.
How don't you like Buffalo right now?
I'm a counter that and say I like the Philadelphia Eagles a little bit better.
Well, good thing the Philadelphia Eagles are in the NFC since we're talking AFC right now.
I'm just talking about I'm sorry, I thought we were talking about the grand scope in the NFL.
I'm staying in the
AFC. Over the Ravens, sure. Yep. I like them because John Harbaugh's gonna make a mistake or their quarterback's gonna make a mistake. That's just terrible. What we saying? It's like we're predicting the future.
Bengals lose Joe Burrow, likely out until December with turf toe. They're 2-0 with Jake Browning, who seems like he's getting it done. He's done it there last year when Burrow was hurt as well. But
yeah, I tapped into with our homies Jared Lewis from the Epic Podcast a little bit about this, so I'm making sure I'm quoting, man. He wasn't pleased as a fan with game one from them. Thought the defense was bad, didn't think they could run the ball, and though they got bailed out or whatever, as far as the win against Cleveland. Again, I told you last week, man, that's a bad loss. This week, again, you lose your quarterback, and like I said, that how long before he got the injury, Brandon, I was like, how long are we gonna give keep on giving Joe Burrow a pass just because he went from national championship to Super Bowl within like a 2 years time frame. I think a lot of people give him a lot of credit for these things. And like, you didn't win the Super Bowl. So like, but I don't know, man. He keeps on getting hurt, Brandon. They're gonna have to start thinking long term, like what their quarterback room looks like.
Did you see the stat that came out? And it's scary for the Bengals.
Uh-oh. What's the stat?
This was put out by Salaman on Twitter on Monday.
He's a crazy.
Andrew Luck retired early because he was consistently getting injured behind that Colts offensive line. We talked about it. We did our shows during it several times. In Andrew Luck's first 71 games, he was sacked 157 times. Okay. Joe Burrow has now played 71 games. He's been sacked 201 times. 57 more sacks than Andrew Luck. So how much longer can he take the abuse before you see the Bengals end up having an Andrew Luck issue where he's like, dude, I can't do this anymore. I'm done.
Right.
So that's a scary stat. 50 more times, he's played the same amount of games.
Right. Very scary stat. And he's played and he's missed chunks of the seasons though.
Yeah. Give me a second here. I'm gonna do some math.
Quantify. Y'all didn't know y'all.
That's averaging 2.83 sacks per game in his career. Every game in his career, he's getting almost 3 sacks a game.
I don't know.
Bad.
You can go crazy. That's bad.
You gotta protect your guy.
It's gonna be up against like how many concussions though. That thing versus how many he had. And that, but they both have various surgeries where I got to work on the toe, we got to work on your spleen, got to work on whatever. So yeah, you might be looking at it. He might quit at some point, retire.
It's just, I'm not saying he would, obviously, but it's troubling stat, man. When you look at that, you're like, damn, like it's it's not what you like to see as a Bengals fan. Dolphins, they're 0-2. They're getting ready to be probably 0-3 tomorrow, you would think, when they take on Buffalo in Buffalo. How much more rope does this guy got, McDaniel?
Probably 2 more games. Probably about 2 more games. They want to see if he can, get it right. Probably about 2 more games.
Well, let me see who they've got the next two. Obviously, they got Buffalo here to be 0-3.
They're gonna get
then they're home against the Jets on Monday Night Football.
The feel good.
And then at Carolina.
He can bounce. He probably telling his owner, "Hey, I can win these." He probably telling his owner, "I can win these next 3.
Give me these two. Give me these.
I can win these next 3." And then when he goes 2-1, they probably still gonna fire him, Brandon. But at the end of the season, but yeah, if he loses against the Jets, it's a Rizap.
Steelers games at Patriots, home against the Vikings, home against the Browns, at the Bengals. Sorry, they're not home against the Vikings. They're in Ireland. Stupid game. Home against the Browns, at the Bengals, home against the Packers, and the Colts. But I think they can get the right ship right. But I do want to talk about how great they are looking offensively. They are looking defensively. The Green Bay Packers, I think a lot of people didn't expect kind of what the Pack's doing so far.
They didn't, and there's a lot of people, Skip Bayless of the world and John Gruden of the world who said Michael Parsons, wasn't worth that type of contract, and he's been, like I said, an impact player, jump off the page for you. I don't know, man. They don't talk too cocky, but they do talk very confident. When you hear Jordan Love and some of his pressures and whatnot, it doesn't. He sounds like he believes in whatever that Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers didn't fully believe in. He's like, yes, I'm the quarterback of the Green Bay Packers, and this is what it is. And like, we're going to, yeah, I know the stat about, 27-year-old, because I guess Brett Favre won his first Super Bowl when he was 27.
So did Rodgers.
So did Rodgers or whatever. And like, my friend is 27, so they trying to make all that happen. So they talk very confidently. But hey, Brandon, and you played a tight game, but like, who have they really played? That's that's significant. That's gonna scare them. So they still got they still got to show and prove. I do believe.
Philadelphia Eagles 2-0, knocked off the Chiefs in Kansas City. Strong as can be. Still, I think it's gonna take a couple injuries to knock them off, but looking strong to march their way back towards an NFC Championship game.
Can't refute that, man. You look at what some of the injury. I think Brock Purdy's in and out with an injury.
McCarthy's out.
Yeah, McCarthy's out. Who's essentially that's his. We talking about McCarthy with the Vikings. Yeah, he's out. I mean, it's essentially his rookie season anyway. I know, man. I know before I lost my original signal, man. I know we ain't gonna win no romance battles with anybody from Chicago tonight, man. We got to talk about the Bears, man. I'm surprised you ain't playing the bagpipes already, Brandon. I'm gonna leave it in, man, because Brandon Reef already made an enemy of them, man, and I'm gonna leave it in, man. Why don't
No. I was on Chicago's side this year. Remember?
No, man. This is a team that's the fans that like since Dick said, "Hey, man, this
better."
Defense, man. Did Treshman ever have 55 rolled up on him? I don't think so.
They deserve better, damn it.
And what's his name? Ben Davis, Ben Chavez? I don't know. He better Ben Johnson, and Johnson's baby oil. Sorry, Diddy. He better get it. Hey man, he gotta realize, man, I thought they got a bunch of guys from Alabama and Georgia 2 coaches ago with Eberflus, man. Like, you got to use these dudes, but ultimately it still comes down to what Brandon Reed 2 weeks ago said. And I'm just giving my friend his just due. 2 weeks ago, Brandon, and I was like, man, hold on, Brandon. They had a good training camp. He's like, dude, that's training camp. You right. And I was like, Brandon, you're right. It comes down to Caleb Williams' play, man. Overthrowing guys. He makes some good plays, but then he makes some blunders. And I don't know, man. They're not on the same. The offensive line and him are not on the same page at all.
Yeah.
At all. Sorry, Chicago. Don't
Real
kill
quick,
me.
buddy of mine, Rob Butler said, Reef, that play call at the end of that Broncos game was just absolute atrocious. Steichen owned it, but if we lose that game, people are going to start thinking coming from his head. It was, John. His play calling was sus. Like, you're just running, like, do a couple passes, man. I mean, you can still give him the ball back with a few seconds.
Is Frank Reich a better play caller? Absolutely. Frank Reich ain't here no more, y'all. I'm sorry. He passed out. Freddie Reef.
I can't believe we got a Frank Wright conversation going on right now.
I had to throw it in there, man.
But yeah, he's lucky, man, and that's part of NFL, right? You got to be good and lucky to win in the NFL. And right now, Steichen's it, and we'll see what happens. Bet you he doesn't make that mistake again, because if he is, that Ursay girl, Carly, on that sideline with that clipboard, taking her little notepad with her little radio on. I think these guys are. I think this is what the Colts needed. I think they needed her on the sideline. That she's in charge of the team, not comatose Jimmy Irsay, and they're scared as hell of her and their job. And they say, well, damn, I'm gonna keep my job because she's gonna start cleaning house if not. So maybe that's what they needed.
Maybe. Don't mess with winning though. Don't mess with
it. Man, Chicago. I just can you hear the bagpipes? They're playing right now, man.
They're gonna make another
better.
They're gonna make a
Chicago Bears deserve better than what's out there right now.
Can
they
get back,
man. Everybody was bitching that it was the coach. How many times did we hear it was the coach? Then
last 3 years.
How many times is it got to be the quarterback? Now, I did bitch at them and say J.J. McCarthy's playing a hell of a lot better than Caleb Williams. If the Bears would go back and redraft now, they sure as heck would not be taking Caleb Williams. Number one, I guarantee they would not be.
I don't know, Brandon.
Do we want to talk this Bears schedule?
Pull it up.
Who needs more of a win this week? Because it's Bears at home against the Cowboys.
Dallas. Well, Dallas coming off a win against the Giants, man. Nobody kind of saw that light up show that Russell kind of went back in the bag. That is concerning if from a Cowboy standpoint, like dude, you let Russell Wilson and this Giants offense light you up. Like, man, that offensive line, is horrible that they have with the Giants level, man. So technically, Brandon, that's probably a game that Vegas is siding with the Cowboys, but I would edge, Chicago. They should think they should win that game. Why not?
Okay. All right, we're going to switch gears. We'll go back to the NFL, but we got our guy on.
Oh, man.
It's been a while since we had him. Tanner Penrod. T, how are you, sir? Congrats on your 8-2-1 weekend.
Hey, appreciate it, fellas. Just taking a call from the office today. So, yeah, we're good. We're good.
He stumped the yard on us last week.
Yeah, he did.
I needed to, man. I was off to a rough start early.
Yeah, overall standings right now. Give me a second here, make it a little easier. Overall standings, I went 7-3-1. John went 6-4-1. Tanner 8-2-1. Hey, me and John are both 14-2.
Everybody's 500. That's good.
500. Everybody's 500. Let's clap. That might be the last time this happens on the show this year.
I know it.
And Tanner's 16-12-2. So, good run. We had our push last week.
Right.
I believe it was the Georgia-Tennessee game was our push.
I know, yeah.
So, looking ahead, gentlemen.
There was a couple good games last week. That game, I'll just speak with. That game and that Notre Dame game were both good. I can't believe that dude botched that snap for Notre Dame. Ouch.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. You're gonna get to your boys there because that was trouble. I have went in. I've added one game. At the bottom, I've added Arizona State and Baylor, and I've went in to make it a little more challenging. I've updated the spreads to what they are currently.
I knew there were some line movements out there.
Yep, there's been some decent line movement. Now next week's gonna be a little bit of we're gonna just have to take it early on Monday. So we have to do next week's show on Monday because I'm so busy on Tuesday, and then we fly out for a cruise. So we got to get it. we got to get it in on a Monday with line spreads. So it'll be interesting to see how we pick it 6 days in advance. But first game, gentlemen, Ball State at UConn. The Huskies, 21-point favorites against Ball State. Ball State got it done last week against New Hampshire. John, who do you like?
Man, I like Ball State in this one, man. Playing against, teams, that on their level, quote unquote. They usually show up, man, either on the road or at home. Ball State got a good quarterback and a running back. Both of them technically probably be running back, if you feel me. But that's probably why they started. Like I said, in the hole, they don't really have a quarterback that can really throw it down with consistency down the field, man. But they are electric when they get in the open field. My goodness, man. So nah, man. Against UConn, every now and then, right? They have a special team. This ain't the year. Give me Ball State.
Tanner.
I'm gonna fade him real quick. I think UConn lost to Delaware in overtime. Gonna be a little hungry down there. Jim Mora. I like UConn. Got a little bit more fight. Ball State barely could beat New Hampshire. Didn't even know that damn school had a football team.
It was hard. It was hard for them. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're struggling there. I know UConn just struggled against Delaware. That's not saying much. I just think I think in the coaching, just the coaching aspect of that, I think Jim Morgan probably has a little bit more fire under him after taking that loss to Delaware. So that's the only reason I think they might put the foot down.
Okay. I'm going to take UConn as well. I just don't trust Ball State. I don't trust a 1AA coach so far. Like you said, the struggle against New Hampshire. Sorry, John. And also Jim Mora.
I don't think they can throw it either.
Jim Mora Jr. looks exactly like my old roommate at Ball State. One of my old roommates, Andrew Ritz. Shout out, Andrew, if you're watching. They look exactly the same. They got the little dimple there in the chin. And so I'm going to take Jim Mora Jr. in the Fighting Huskies. Maybe Ball State can get some basketball recruits while they're there and just kind of try to sneak them over and pay them extra.
There you go.
I don't know. We'll see. Next one, Purdue at number 24, Notre Dame. Notre Dame minus 25.5. Purdue lost last week to USC, but they covered. I didn't think they would cover. You guys had them as covering. Or John did. I don't know, Tanner, if you did or not.
I did too. Yeah, I did. I had Purdue there.
So Purdue covers. Rain delay game. Notre Dame 0-2, lost a heartbreaker to Texas A&M. And I think I'll say it, I think it's a fucking it's a shame that Notre Dame is still ranked after 3 weeks and you have 0 wins. You should not be ranked in college football playoffs. You have 0 wins.
Dang.
So that being said, last year Notre Dame put belt to ass last year with 66-3 or something up at West Lafayette. Coming off an 0-2. Boy, I can see it coming up 31 right now, 26-31. That's a lot of points.
Me too.
Do I think Purdue can hang in? It was 24 when we talked earlier in the week. It's up to 25.5. I think, if not now, when? Give me Notre Dame. Minus the 25.5.
Okay. Hey man, I've kind of liked what I've seen out of Purdue. The last 2 games, I get it. They lost. USC's just had too much, man. It's at some point Purdue, if they can get some offensive linemen depth at that position and depth at defensive linemen as well, man, they'll be right. They can compete with the upper echelon. They won't be able to beat Ohio State. Don't get it twisted, but they will be able to compete with the upper echelon Big Ten teams, man. Coming off, if the Notre Dame loses this game, man, can you play Scottish bagpipes for the Irish? I don't think you can do that, Brandon. So
this game.
They're not losing this game, man.
They're not losing.
It might even be a statement game where they hold them under, you know what I'm saying, like 10 points.
I don't know. That's my only problem. He even came out and said the defense is the problem. He lost that D coordinator to the NFL, Al Golden. You can tell that defense isn't the same. It's not the same. They're giving up a ton of points, which is not his MO. He's a defensive-minded coach. That's the thing. I think Purdue might be able to still hang them. Obviously, it has to be an ass whooping to cover, anyways. But I'm like, are they going to do it 66-3 or not? I'm going to take Purdue here. Give me the
Purdue not
dog.
bad. Yeah,
Purdue.
that's why I took Purdue to cover last week against USC. They're not bad. They got some guys.
Bad,
they don't have enough of them.
And that's the thing. If Notre Dame's defense was good, like it was, like with that coordinator, I can trust it. But I just see them still giving up points.
Yeah,
and that's my only problem. So that's why I like the points. I just feel like Purdue's going to get their points scored, so they'll keep it close.
Okay, John,
not
who
close,
did you end up
within
taking?
the spread. Yeah, I think Notre Dame wins by 3 touchdowns.
No, I took Notre Dame.
You took Notre Dame. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know. Deep State must have got me or something because my audio left and went to something else in the room. Like it was over by my Alexa speaker, and then I lost my whole screen. I was like, Deep State got me, JB. The Deep State is back. I just you got the fan base is pissed, right? I mean, they could still outside chance make the college football playoff right now, but I just don't outside and that the schedule does not look sexy the rest of the way. It doesn't. So
they got USC.
They got USC. Yeah, they got USC. So the big noon kickoff, John, number 17, Texas Tech at number 16, Utah. Utah undefeated, Texas Tech undefeated. Starting at noon, which I think is a what? Is that a 10 a.m. start time out in?
That's a 10 that's a 10 a.m. start time out and is in Lubbock, ain't it?
No, it's in Utah.
No, it's in Utah.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Red Raiders are gonna get tested then, man. We're gonna see what that high power offense can do. You know what I'm saying? Officially on the road because Utah's not a slouch. And again, since somebody's gonna say, well, who does Utah play? Well, guess what? They helped. They was one of the teams that ushered in Deshaun Foster getting fired, man. So, I think it's gonna be a close game. What's the point spread again, Brandon? I think it's gonna be a close game though.
Utah -3.
Oh, give me Texas Tech. I'll take Texas Tech.
Texas Tech for John. I'm going to take Texas Tech as well. That high-powered offense. I think they get it on. It's good early. At least they're in the central time zone, so they don't have to wake up super early if you're coming from the east. So I'll give them that. Football. Give me Texas Tech. Tanner.
I'll take the Mormons in Utah. I think they get it done. They played really well. They've shown me a lot. That Coach Willingham's really went off on last year didn't sit well with him being 5-7 last year. So I think -3 is right there. I mean, I'm as bad as it says, I'll be good with the push if it gets to that field goal range. I just think the Utes, they've played really well in their games they've played this year. That quarterback's good. And I just like that coach. I know Texas Tech's they thumped someone last week. It's slipping my brain, but thumped them.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I just like the Utes at home just tough. I just think that home court's a little much for them.
Hey John, did I see was the Longhorn fan base, were they booing Arch Manning?
It's terrible, man. I don't understand. They just spoiled. They've been spoiled, and they won the daggone game. I get it, man. Some of the throws didn't look great, but like you won the daggone game. Texas El Paso. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Look, Manning had 3 touchdowns. Would you want you're just greedy? You want 6? Come on, man. Plus, Sark is out there. Sark's still out there trying to figure out what defense he's going to run when he has to play Georgia. So he's prepping, you know what I'm saying, against these little, you know what I'm saying, cupcakes. And yeah, some Texas fans out there booing. We got Georgia fans like D-Cot chiming, Bama fans. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
We got Bama fans too. I made a mistake. We got, I'm sorry, SEC fans like D-Cot, you know what I'm saying, kind of, you know what I'm saying that Manning's going to be the lesser. I'm saying, you know, it's going to take time. Grandpa told us. He said he ain't coming out this year. So pump the brakes, y'all.
Okay.
Time.
Okay. Tulane at number 13, Ole Miss. Ole Miss 12.5-point favorites. Tanner.
All right. I was just doing a little round in here. I'm going to go Ole Miss. I took the other way on them, and it did well for me last week. Tulane.
Oh,
Why is it? Why is their quarterback not? They have the dude from BYU. I think is
yes.
their quarterback.
Yep.
Yeah,
The one that likes sex.
that's fine. But I think Ole Miss has got a little fire on them, but they didn't play super hot against Arkansas.
No.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see who's. Do me a
Quarterback
favor,
will
Reed,
play.
but see who Ole Miss plays next week for me, real
Yeah,
quick.
give me a second. I'll look that up. While you're
I
talking.
meant to look that up to see if this is a little look ahead spot. If it is, I might just take Tulane.
Well, I mean, they have a small game next week at 3:30. They take on at home number 3 LSU.
Yep, Tulane. Done.
You think Late Trade's just going to focus on
Yep,
LSU and Brian Kelly?
that's all I needed to hear. Yep.
Okay. John.
I like Ole Miss, even though they had some kookiness going on in quarterback play last week. Man, I like Ole Miss. They ain't trying to finish strong.
I'm taking Ole Miss as well. This is a tune-up game that they will be prepared for. He's going to stay on their ass and say, boys, if you want it to play next week and you want to have a chance and you need to play well in this game against Tulane, give me Ole Miss and the Lane Train.
Shit.
Number 21, Michigan, -2.5 at Nebraska. Big Ten game. John.
Man, I don't know, man. Last time we saw Michigan in a real college state game, man, they made the freshman look like a freshman, man. Matt Rule, he's gonna dial up some things, man, because you know what I'm saying, like Brandon said, a couple weeks ago, man, he feels like they could be the Indiana team. You beat
Who have
Michigan,
they
man.
beat though?
Right. Well, if Nebraska beats Michigan, you know what I'm saying, somewhat of their you know what I'm saying, whatever a perilous trail they don't have. They kind of got an easy route if you can beat Michigan. So I know it's gonna sound crazy, Brandon. Give me Nebraska.
I'm going to take Nebraska too, John.
You crazy too. Oh, he's
I think
crazy.
Nebraska wins this game. I think this is the time you get them. I know your boy Sharon Moore is back, first game back, but I think this is a game that Matt Rule, if he wants to keep his job, he has to get a feather in his cap on. So that's why I'm going to take Nebraska. He's got to fight for more in this game than what Sharon Moore does.
I'm with you guys on this. I was getting ready to say who's Nebraska beat since he's been there, and they really haven't beat anybody. And here's their chance with that freshman quarterback back there, so they have to. He's got to get this. I know they'll have 80-some thousand loud in there, which is going to be going good that'll help Nebraska in that part. So I got to go. I'm going to go Nebraska just for that. I think like you said, he's got to get that dub under a ranked team because I don't think he's got one yet. So he needs to get a signature dub.
Number 22, Auburn at number 11, Oklahoma. Oklahoma 6.5-point favorites at home. With old boy Hugh Freeze and the Tigers heading out there. Tanner.
You know what? I saw Auburn in person. They're not like a flashy team at all. I mean, the quarterback, Jackson Arnold, they're not really flashy. They got a solid defense that holds people pretty good. I mean, I think they did solid time. I don't think they played like South Alabama, I think, last week or somebody soft like that. No offense, South Alabama, just not a big Power 5 team so they played a little weaker opponent. Struggled out of the gates, but I think by the end of the time they cranked on it a little bit. So I like Auburn getting 6.5 right here. I'm gonna take the 6.5. I like the dogs. Dogs are barking around here for me. Give me an underdog.
Okay. John.
Whoever comes out of this game, man, you are no longer hiding. You can no longer duck your head like an ostrich, man. Whoever wins this game. We've been riding pretty high with Oklahoma, man. It's not that I don't believe in Hugh Freeze's defense. I don't think they have a complete enough team to go into Oklahoma. So give me Oklahoma.
I'm going to take Oklahoma. I like what I see from Oklahoma. I think they're back-ish.
Back-ish.
I like the quarterback, Mateer. The defense, Venables has kind of got this defense rolling. They're not all the way back, but they're at least through the first two letters, the Ba. So we're getting close to the CK. But give me Oklahoma -6.5. It's inside a touchdown. I think they can win that game late and win by 7, and then have one last fourth down stop against Auburn there,
Right.
Jackson Arnold. So I'm going to take Oklahoma as well. The next one, primetime game in this for this state, really the big noon or the Big Ten game. Number 9 Illinois at number 19 Indiana. Hoosiers right now, it's built to 5.5-point favorites at home against the Illini. Let me just say this.
Uh-oh. Be nice.
That was so disrespectful what you did to your little brother last week, Indiana State, that it's going to make Jonathan Birdsong pay extra tuition for his daughter to go to Indiana State now because of the shit kicking that the Sycamores took to this bastard's team, Signetti, who runs up the score on these little brother teams. You know what? Give me the 5.5. Give me Illinois to go on the road.
Stop it.
We thought they were going to be good. This is their chance to show it. Signetti ain't played anybody. They ain't showing me anything. Give me Illinois plus the 5.5.
Oh, man.
Tanner.
Oh, man, this is the one game I'm torn on the most.
I'm not torn at all.
Yeah. He said I'm not torn at all. Well, that's fine.
This is my condo.
I got to find a condo. My condo, I don't even have a condo pick yet for the week. I'll put a condo out.
I'm doubling down on this game.
Yeah, a condo steamer. Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
They did bury Indiana State. They do
Disrespect.
that on those.
Disrespect.
Old Dominion, didn't they come out and beat somebody last week? I think they did.
Yeah, they did. Virginia Tech, they fired the coach.
Oh, yeah, they put boots to ass down there and the whole Tech. So, I know I'm going to have a lot of people.
Game.
Everybody's going to be mad at me if I take Illinois, and I should make it a heartbeat, but if it doesn't say much when they beat Indiana State like that, but I'll be in touch with you. I'm going Indiana right now. It's kind of my heart pick.
Well, good. Let me
good at it. Yeah.
Let me help you out with this. Just since we've started the show, the line has now went to -6. I'm still taking Illinois +6 and money line.
Illinois is tough. They're gonna be gritty, man. But I'm taking the Hoosiers.
I'll take the Hoosiers too.
Good. Take the Hoosiers. I'll get the points. I'll get the game. That's what I need. What do they showed you? That they can beat a 1AA Missouri Valley Indiana State football team that just played the St. Mary of the Woods team? They beat them 70-something. Okay.
You don't believe in Signetti, you said, but you will.
The team hasn't showed that this is not the team of last year, guys. It's not. I'm sorry.
It's not.
It's not. He got new paint.
No, but I think that quarterback's better than the one from last year. I will say that. The defense isn't the same, but the quarterback's definitely better.
Okay. All right. Well, that's why we do a pick'em show. Everybody's got their picks.
Yeah.
I'm taking Illinois. Florida at number 4, Miami. Miami 7.5-point favorites. JB.
Give me Miami. Carson Beck lights him up.
Give me Miami as well.
I knew you guys were going to do that. Good. I hope you can't wait for you guys to become Gator bait down there, because I'm going to tell you what.
Janesville.
No, it's in Miami, but I'm telling you, Gators, I know that quarterback threw 5 picks. But the fact that they damn near covered that spread with 5 picks.
It's Brian Kelly.
I'm telling you, Gators are been in every game. They just can't win one to save their soul. They're going to stay in this one. Rivalry game. If they don't win this game, they might not win a game the whole season. I could say that. I mean, they got next week. I looked at it. They got, I think it's Texas. Then they go.
Yeah, it's ugly. They got Georgia.
Yeah. No, it goes Texas. Then it goes at home against Mississippi State. That'd be their best chance. Then they have cocktail party against Georgia. So, I mean, they got a road from hell. But I'm just going to take the Gators and say they can cover right here. I just think
they got Texas A&M on the 11th.
Yeah. So, yeah. Give me the Gators.
Florida Gators for Tanner.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And then the
Oh.
last one, Arizona State at Baylor. Baylor 2.5-point favorites. John, got to rep the flag for the Big 12. So here we go. John, Arizona State at Baylor.
Ooh, man, this is going to be a high-scoring game. We already know, man. I kind of like Edge Baylor on this one. Give me Baylor.
I'm going to take Arizona State. I kind of like them to go on the road here. Underdog getting 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
I know they don't get their guy, but I like that quarterback. So
I
give
like
me
Levy
Arizona
too.
State here. I think they get the win over there in Baylor. Baylor they lost the game early. I didn't think they should lose. Was it the Kansas
Kansas
State?
State.
Who did they lose to?
No, they lost to Auburn at home. Auburn dog walked them.
No, they lost to Auburn. Yeah, they lost to
Yeah,
Auburn.
that's what it was. Yeah, that didn't sit well with me. So give me Arizona State. Tanner?
Yeah, that gets you on that. I just think two different caliber teams. I think Auburn's way better than Arizona State. I like it being under a field goal. I've been taking a lot of dogs. Probably should keep taking dogs, but I'll go with the Baylor Bears. Hopefully they're not out there doing anything to ladies that they shouldn't be doing, football teams.
Hey,
So
they do. They will change their name to Jailer.
yeah,
The Jailer
exactly.
Bears.
Yeah, Jailer Bears. Yeah, so as long as they're not doing anything funny before the game like that, we got a chance.
Okay. Just a look ahead while we got you, T. Just a quick look ahead to next week. We're going to be making picks on Monday.
Yep.
Some of the games that we might pick, I might decide we're picking. We got
obviously Ball State's gonna be in there.
No, I think they're off next week.
Okay.
Yeah, they off next week. By the way, the Backyard Brawl we should have picked that game last week.
Yeah,
I don't know how the hell I didn't have that in there. That's a shame on me. I was in Houston. And the fact I can't sports bet in Houston, that's another problem.
Yeah.
I
couldn't even put bets in I wanted to put in.
Tanner, time out, man. I was a little worried Brandon was going to try to, migrate to Texas, man, because he was all about it. He liked Texas. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about hook 'em. I got audio of it. I'm not. He was talking about hook 'em.
Dion.
And he actually liked, the University of Houston. He said that's a nice statement.
Dude, Houston absolutely whipped the shit out of Dion.
They're going back. Did you see they're going back to Salter now? He don't know who the hell to put in.
No, he don't. He's trying to be quarterback, yeah.
I just looked at his record. He's like 14-14 or something as a head coach.
Yeah. Notre Dame's playing at Arkansas. Welcome to SEC country.
Shit, they might lose.
Early spread on that right now I'm seeing is Notre Dame -6. Well,
I'm taking Arkansas.
Well,
it depends on what they do. I mean,
USC
if they get it together
is at Illinois, coming to Champaign, back to the East.
Another loss for Illinois.
Let's see. What else we got? We got Utah against West Virginia at West Virginia in the Big 12 game. That'll be interesting to see. Ohio State's going to Washington. That'll be a shit kicking there. Auburn at Texas A&M. We'll see with Auburn this week at Oklahoma. Then you got to play A&M next week, so that'll be interesting. Hoosiers go to Iowa next week. So you get your tests now or here. No more cupcakes. You got Illinois, then you got Iowa on the road.
They beat Iowa, bro. You gotta be a believer. You ain't gotta be a fan. I know that would never happen, but they beat Iowa. You gotta be a believer.
We'll see if it gets to that. LSU at Ole Miss. We talked about.
Yeah, that'll be a steamer.
Tennessee's going to Mississippi State. If Tennessee can Mississippi State can pull off some more magic. Arizona and Iowa State. Oregon at Penn State.
Oh, yeah.
That's a whiteout game next Saturday night. Oregon at Penn State. Right now, Penn State -3.5 is what the line's looking like.
I believe it.
So, and then also at 7:30, you got to get your dual screens, which for me, I'm going to be on a cruise during this. So I'm going to have TVs.
Be overboard. I'll be fucking calling in a rowboat, picking your ass up off the reef is overboard.
I will be hammered drunk watching both of these games. The other game is Bama at Georgia.
Not even going to be a good game. That might be the coach might get fired the next day from Bama.
Georgia's -4.5 right now.
No, they didn't. They didn't wrap their
I would hammer Georgia -4.5.
They wrap
That's a
their arms
con.
around.
That's put your whole 401k on Georgia.
And then the Mormons go to take on Dion in Colorado. But
Okay.
7:30, man, you got a lot of good games, man. You got Oregon, Penn
Yeah.
State, you got Georgia, Bama, and then there was somebody else. I don't remember. I forget who we said was the early game.
LSU.
LSU and
Ole Miss.
yeah, Ole Miss, man. God, thank God I'm off and I'm gonna be on a cruise. That I'm sure there's big screen TVs there in a pool I can sit in and watch these games.
That's good.
So, all right, T. Good
All right,
luck
I'll
to
get off
you.
here. Let me go back here and run this restaurant for a little bit.
All right, shout out. See you, buddy.
Hey, see you guys.
All right, that's our guy Tanner Penrod, as always. Great games next week. It's gonna be fun to kind of put those there and kind of see what we got. So,
Brandon, we got some of these coaches, man, little work, you know what I'm saying, winning and losing games and getting contained, you know what I'm saying, back and forth with the media, man. I was kind of concerned. You know what I'm saying? Brian Kelly, he said you telling the media what they should be looking at. Hey, man, they asked the questions, just
what
answer.
did you do that to you? Would you accept this apology?
First of all, it ain't gonna happen. Well, I accept his apology. He ain't gonna be no apology. He ain't gonna never talk to me like that. He ain't gonna never talk to me like that. It's not gonna happen.
You gonna stop him in the middle? Be like, so, whoa, hold up.
No, he know who he can say these things to and who he can't say them to. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying. Then the homie, not Kirby Smart, Dabo, talking about, you know what I'm saying. If Clemson can, whoa, buddy, Clemson is trying to figure out. He's talking about if Clemson want to see me somewhere else. Like Clemson's trying to figure out how they can move the program somewhere else, buddy. Don't be talking about you know what I mean. So slow down. That I mean, I got mad love for Dabo. They lost a critical game. Everybody kind of knows that, man. They did. They were sipping they were drinking some of their own Kool-Aid and in their own press clippings. They're guilty of it. It's apparent. It's you know that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? They got time in games, but in this temperature of like who did you be, and you know what I'm saying, in the past, like you know what I'm saying, and nobody's gonna say like nobody in front of them, they can't lose a game, and they have to look dominant, you know what I'm saying, from here on out. So that's where Dabo, I just kind of thought his press conference was a little defensive, but I understand, like, you know what I'm saying, if you feel like you're being attacked, you want to defend yourself. But Dabo, your job is safe, man. You know Clemson ain't trying to fire you, and if he did get fired, he would be unemployed for like 30 seconds. But you know,
Purdue getting
turn Purdue. Oh my God, you want Dabo to come Purdue? My goodness, Zach Edey sign that check.
Man, we got some tensions in LA. There's multiple Clippers members are pushing to move on from Kawhi Leonard out there now.
Hey, man, I don't listen. I had to stop in traffic because I thought the Pablo thing was kind of over, dude. I thought it was over, and it was like, you know, because you know basketball right now. What's going on right now, man? The homie, the Kangaroo kid, he got a contract from Chicago. Josh Giddey, big, you know what I'm saying? I get it, big deal. And the Russell Westbrook ain't got, you know what I'm saying? And nobody, no suitors. So there's really not a whole lot of news kind of going on right now, other than this Kawhi thing. And so, like I said last week, Pablo, I can't remember his last name, but, you know, Pablo Torres dropped that, you know what I'm saying, whatever, about Steve Ballmer and Kawhi Leonard potentially having, like, under-table dealings. And then, like, some more stuff comes out that, they had under-the-table dealings, man. So, sound like everything was like a tax shelter at some point. Kawhi's representation kind of, so in the tax shelter, Brandon. So, like, if you had to think about it, if you know what I'm saying, you can kind of make, you know what I'm saying, have $28 million go away so that you won't be taxed on it, you know what I'm saying, doubly. Right. Then what do you want to make it? I'll give it to your basketball, give it to one of your star basketball players. Okay, so I don't know, man. I hate to speculate, you know what I'm saying, but when all that information is out there, looks like, you know what I'm saying, Kawhi's representation said, how can we take advantage?
So did you hear that they also did this for when he was in Toronto? There's a report that this happened in Toronto, that his people were asking for everything. They asked for even partial ownership in the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah. I mean, you got, if they say no, then you say no, but like where and why? And like what what Kawhi Leonard brings to a team, like then what if people are offering this to Kawhi Leonard, then you must have gave the world to LeBron James. Had to. Had to. You know what I mean? So hopefully, I'm not trying to conflate the issues, man. Hopefully LeBron has never been involved in any type of, you know what I'm saying, under the table dealings, man. But like, yeah, it sounds like there's a lot of under the table dealings, man, with Kawhi Leonard. And if that's the case, man, you know what I'm saying, small market teams should be up in arms because it's not fair.
Yep. I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about WrestlePalooza going on this Saturday at Gainbridge Fieldhouse here in Indianapolis. You got AJ Lee returning to WWE, her and CM Punk against Rollins and Lynch, but you got the final time, last seen 17-time champ John Cena against your boy Brock Lesnar, who's back with the company
Oh
again.
God, how many what's names superplexes is going to take, John?
Complex City,
Oh, my God.
and it's going to be renamed Indianapolis City here soon.
Mm-hmm.
You checking it out this weekend?
I don't know,
It's
man.
on ESPN, not Peacock. ESPN.
Peacock, I tap in. I still tap into the wrestling, even just to kind of hear what the storylines might be. Kind of interesting. It was in 2027, WrestleMania is going to be in Saudi Arabia.
I was waiting to hear this from you.
I thought 3 or 4 years ago, me and you kind of talked about this, man. That I swear we did. And it was on the audio version of Crossroads Sports. Like, man, they'll never have a WrestleMania anywhere else. And now they're having WrestleMania somewhere else, man. So we're in a new world, man. I don't know.
What's weirder, WWE having WrestleMania in Saudi, or Tom Brady playing a flag football league for $72 million in Saudi Arabia?
Tom Brady paying for $72 million. Man, what the hell?
I think I would too for $72 million.
Probably, man, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Listen, I was already drenched in the Saudi money with Liv when they were here, so I mean,
we'd be. I don't know. We really talk about that. I didn't really see any. So, like, man, there's no.
It was just an awkward announcement that they did on the field. That was very awkward.
Was it? It's just. I don't. When we talk PGA golf, and when we talk collegiate golf, when we talk live golf, I think it's 2 different categories, man. You know what I'm saying? It's based on the rules and the speed of play, like kind of how you were saying, man. You tell me live golf is like you know what I'm saying? They got rock and roll out here playing, man. That don't fly no PGA tournament at all.
I'm excited. Ryder Cup starts next week. Team USA versus Team Europe. Ryder Cup will be at Bethpage Black in New York. So really exciting. Another thing I'll be watching on the cruise a little bit, having to tune in on. Will be at least at night. I'll be having to watch back. Watching Team USA hopefully get the dub there. Hey man, before we go, we had Robert Redford pass away today. Any thoughts on that?
No, that's a tough one, man. Great actor, man. If you think about recently, like a couple years ago, he was in Captain America, and that was kind of cool just to see him get into one of the Marvel movies, man. He did the The Natural. Everybody should remember that. If you call yourself a baseball fan, watch that over and over. Lose your mind, and you know what I'm saying, he's a star in that. But like great, I think he did what else he did, Great Gatsby, a lot of great movies, man, from Robert Redford, man. So I've been so busy, Brandon, dealing with either down, you know what I'm saying, watching sports or you know what I'm saying, dealing with life and you know what I'm saying, sorry I was a little late dealing with kids, parents and whatnot, running late or not. But like, man, I have, you know what I'm saying, I go down my favorite Robert. Obviously Robert Redford, you know what I'm saying, top 25 American actors, period.
We'll get you out of this. Yeah, we'll get you out of this one. I've been asked, like, hey, we need to get a segment for this. Like, what JB's kind of our movie, music, entertainment kind of guy as well. So, like, the people want to know, and I should be asking this every show, and I'm going to start. What's JB watching now? What's JB listening to? What's some of those things that people might want to tune into TV show wise or music?
Well, it's funny. Yeah, no, it's funny, man. Right before we got off John Cena, man, I actually watched his show on HBO on Max, Peacemaker. You know what I'm saying? It's not for little kids. It's a superhero show. So, you know what I'm saying? Beware of that.
Is it like Deadpool?
Very much so. Worse than Deadpool.
Oh, really? I might have to watch this.
If you're into, you know what I'm saying, edgy jokes and rock and roll, punk rock and roll, man, Peacemaker 1, season 1 and 2 is up your alley. But other than that, man, you know, I still watch I pretty much watch old cartoons. Everybody knows this. This is what I watch. Old cartoons, old TV shows.
What are we listening to right now?
Last couple weeks, man. Ice Cube put out a new one last week. Week before that, Raekwon. So, you know, just the old 90s guys.
Hey, let me ask you this. It comes out this weekend. you have any interest in this new Jordan Peele movie that's got the Wayans brother in it? He's
I
playing he's a
don't, man.
football
I
guy.
chopped this up with my nephew, man. He my nephews are about fish, man. He's world
Yeah.
renowned, if not local renowned. And me and him, I might get him on here next week or whatever. We, he can chime in. But like I don't know, man. Looks kind of it's pushing the boundaries of Satanism.
I don't even know, man. I don't know
I
what
like
to
being
think.
scared. I like being scared, but there's a lot of subliminals going on, man. I don't like to be
I'm like,
subliminally.
is this a football movie? Is this a concussion movie? Is this what is this?
It's a whole lot. And it's Jordan Peele, so there's they're gonna pull the rug up from underneath you at the end somehow, some way. So yeah, I'll probably watch the cliff notes of that one on YouTube.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild. So absolutely. Great show tonight. Great to have Tanner on as well. Housekeeping notes. We got our college football show Sunday. Be right here where you're watching it now on our Facebook, on our YouTube. We'll have D-Cot and them on here. Recapping the week's games.
He's supposed to come over Sunday. I'm just letting you know.
Who?
My neighbor, that fool ass. He'll be over here.
Okay.
He'll be here. The bro, the puppet. He'll be here.
He's coming. He's already. Okay.
He thinks he's Brandon. He thinks he's part of the show.
He shows up whenever he wants. It seems. I saw a video clip of him. I don't know how he's getting with our technical people.
He's got out of deep state. He probably works for them. It's probably
that's probably what shut me down earlier. That deep state with him. Well, bro can come back on if he wants. I mean, people were calling for it, and he was no showing for a bit. I thought he was scared. I thought the tide got him. So we'll do a show Sunday night. What else we've got?
Monday we're doing a show to fill in. We will have a special guest, Jamel Sylvester, formerly of the Ball State Cardinals, 90s basketball fans. Lose your mind. I have a better I have a better introduction next Monday with Jamel Sylvester. But former MAC freshman of the year, former All MAC, different position players or whatnot, man. So it'll be good to kind of catch up with him. We'll talk. We're gonna talk some sports. Gonna talk some real life stuff, man. Because like my friend works in higher positions with Marion University, man. So man, we're gonna talk. Like I said, we're gonna have a good Crossroads Sports feel good episode with him. But man. Before we leave, shout out to the Indiana Fever, man. Brandon Reef wanted them to shut it down a couple weeks, man, because all the injuries with Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham. But man, they in the playoffs, man. Everybody knows in WNBA playoffs, man. The first round is best. 2 out of 3, right? Or 2 out of 3, and
tomorrow night
the fever are 500. The bad thing is they got to go on a road where they don't shoot well from outside, man. So hopefully they can, hopefully they can take some of that outside shooting that they did greatly last night with them in the next game, man. And like I said, they can keep this playoff push kind of going. So other than that, man, it's been a great show.
Absolutely. Show continues. Conversation continues on Twitter, on Facebook, on the YouTube. You name it, conversation will be there. Myself, Jonathan will be tuning in. Banter going back and forth. I'm kind of going back and forth right now, JB. I don't know if you see me. The other JB are going at it a little bit in the mornings on James Boyd.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I'm calling him Middleman. Middleman Boyd's what I'm calling him now. So he kind of fired back today a little bit at me. So all in good taste.
You might need some help.
No. Yeah. He's always middleman. He doesn't have a stance ever. He's always the middle between it all. But all serious level conversation will continue. We'll see on Sunday. We'll see on Monday. I do want to say condolences to one of our good listeners here, Reggie Sykes' father, passing away. So we're thinking of him and his family during that time. So Reggie, just know we're there for you, brother. You need anything, let us know. One of our loyal listeners we've had over the years. So we appreciate you, Reggie, and we're thinking about you and your family during this time. So we'll see you guys here on Sunday night with the Cross Time College Football Show. See you then.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for listening to the Crossroads Sports Radio Show. You can find more episodes on iTunes and the Google Play Store. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Crossroads sports content.